Alright, so... I seriously don't understand why the game can't just remember... Why the game refuses to remember what my actual... deposit, or, you know, what my power output, or my power settings were. Because, like, it totally... You've remembered it before I got the power perk. And, like... It's like, what's happening? Also, oh god, planet map. I don't care who the fuck is there. Let's go scan. Do the scan. I also, apparently I don't have a place that has, I don't have a base that has nickel or cobalt, which does not sound right, but I don't know. Oh, also, before I forget. Oh yeah, that would probably help with all the stuff. When did I pick up a bottle opener? What the fuck? I'll tell you what though, if you are watching all of these videos, like, in order, and continuously, good on you. Thank you, I appreciate it. And I hope I'm entertaining. I'll tell you what though, my headspace is, like, a little bit better. Just a little bit better. God, we got a lot of stuff to do here, so I don't want to take too much time running around. But yeah. I don't know. Let's see. What else is going on? I'm excited. I don't know. I'm always tentatively interested with Star Citizen. It's like, I'm always interested in Star Citizen, let's be real here. Just kind of weird. I don't know. So, like, 320 came out, and, like, now 321 is out? Like, today is the day that 321 released. And it's like, I thought 321 was, like, when we were gonna get the replication layer, which is, like... Oh, I don't even know necessarily the best way to describe it specifically. But it's kind of like, I think, and don't quote me on this, but I believe it's like a back-end service, so it like saves all of the data. Before, it would save all of the data to like to one thing or whatever, and now that service is the replication layer is like a service that's exclusively supposed to be about, like, saving and doing all that stuff.
Are we glad to find you?
Saving and copying stuff.
Our ship's in bad shape. You wouldn't happen to have it. That's all right.
I
But
really
if you manage to salvage and
hate that, like, they can't look at your ship info, because they can. They absolutely can. They just choose not to. they made the conscious decision to be like, nope, you're not going to be able to look at your ship inventory when you're doing that. Nope, that'd be ridiculous. Yeah, so 321, so I don't, and I wasn't, sorry. For Star Citizen, there was a, you know, a little, like, F8 Lightning event. So the F8 is, like, this heavy fighter that's supposed to be, before it was a thing that you could only get by, playing Squadron 42, and then, or the idea was, because Squadron 42 isn't out yet, you were going to play through Squadron 42, and then you would either, somehow you would get access to the F8, probably, like, you'd be able to go to a specific shop in Star Citizen and then buy it, or buy stuff that only people who had, you know, beaten Squadron 42, or the single-player game, you know, would be able to go and get. That kind of thing. And they decided, you know what, screw it, we're just gonna do this we're gonna try something new. They have a gold ticket and a platinum ticket. A gold ticket lets you rent an F8, and you can also, it unlocks the ability for you to buy it on the web store. And a platinum ticket just gives you the ship outright, properly, but you have to fight, you have to take it off of a CIG employee. And that's a cool idea. I think, I like the thing, I like the idea of it overall. As somebody who bought, you know, Squadron 42 and is still waiting, I don't really have too much of a problem with that. My only problem is I went on to, I was like, oh, okay, I'll check it out. I'll get a gold ticket. I'll check out the ship. I'm sure it won't take too long to find. So I do an underground bunker mission. I take an underground UGF mission. It's specifically the defend the site from minor threat, which is like the wave-based one. Now the wave ones, in my recent experience, the wave ones particularly have been broken as of late. You know, to the point of like, yeah, no, I can't, like, nothing spawns, not even loot. I wish, I need to record the thing and just be like, hey, this is a thing. I need to do that. But, because I have a problem, I have a fucking problem, where the graphics literally just flicker and stutter, and like, it just hurts to look at. It doesn't really hurt me to look at, but it doesn't, like, physically hurt me to look at, necessarily, but, like, you know, it's just, like, there's no way, like, somebody who's, like, photosensitive, or has any kind of photosensitivity is not gonna like this, and it also, just in general, makes it, like, completely unplayable. And, like, this is a thing that I've seen for a little while, and this is, like, a really bad graphical glitch. Now, like, it might be my fault because you're supposed to delete the shaders folder every time you do a new install, or every time there's a new thing.
You're not supposed to be here.
But that just seems, I don't know, at some point it just seems dumb that it's like, oh, hey, you have to do this. You have to go and delete this folder. Yes, is there something we could do about this so you don't have to go and delete this folder every time a new update comes out? Probably. And I don't know, it probably is a thing of, you know, it's like, it probably isn't necessarily worth it. You know, it might very well not be worth it for them to just invest the time into doing that at the moment. There's a lot of fish to fry, and including bigger ones that, yeah, you know, so like, So, you know, it's not necessarily a problem there. But, it's just like... But the actual graphical glitch itself is like, this is ridiculous. And, again, also, but aside from the graphical glitch, the fact that the mission is just fucking broken, and like, I don't know if it was, no, I don't think it was like that in 3.19, but, yeah, it was just like, because the last time that a mission broke, in my memory,
Gonna take you apart. I'm out of here.
God. I wish there was an advanced Rattler, holy fuck. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the last time there was a mission that was like broken, that I remember anyway, was the dogfighting missions, or the space combat missions, where you had to patrol space, and like, it was a thing, you would go to a checkpoint, and sometimes ships would spawn, sometimes they wouldn't, and you know, you would go to a checkpoint, fight some ships, or not, and then, you know, go to another checkpoint and do that a few times. It was good, it was good, it was quick, it was, you know, just some good space combat. And then it broke, and then they never fixed it, and it's still not in the game. And after that, I basically don't do any space combat missions, because none of the ones currently in the game appeal to me, really. I mean, there are the service beacons, but they are so goddamn rare that they may as well just not exist. Like, you know, there's a bunch of stuff like that that's always gets me down with Star Citizen, because it's like, I love the game, I really do, but it, goddamn, does it have problems. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Ugh. Oh god.
How hard is it to take that guy down, huh?
Sorry, I gotta see what this dude's... Dang. Yeah, oh yeah, apparently, so I'm really excited for the C1, the C1 Spirit. The A1 Spirit was just released today, as of recording, and, but I saw, now, ships, like, right now are in a spot of, like, ships are in a strange, interesting spot, because it's like, we know that they're changing the flight model, but they haven't changed the flight model yet. So, and like, we're at the point, and it, you know, we've known that for a while, but like, we're at the point where it's, not only are they changing the flight model, but they have like, they've got a very, you know, they haven't converted all of the ships, but they've got at least the general outline of what it's supposed to be. So, you know, keep that in mind. But apparently, like, the thing with, and the thing with Crusader ships, is that they are, large, they're fast, and relatively underarmed. Which is fine, which is absolutely fine. no problem with that. It's absolutely cool. It's whatever. And I genuinely, the Spirit line is supposed to be a competitor, to the Cutlass and the Freelancer, which haven't really had a lot of competition for a very fucking long time. And I think I mentioned before, even now, it's a really dumb thing because, like, so, like, the Cutlass, okay, so with the Cutlass Black, there's the base version, and then there's a bounty version and a medical version. The Freelancer has a cargo version, a combat version, a cargo version, a combat version, and an exploration version. The Spirit line has the base model, which is cargo, and a bomber variant, and a transport variant. And if you if you heard that and were like, huh, it doesn't sound like there's variant. It doesn't seem like there's competing variants. It seems like the only thing these ships have in common are the fact that they're the same size. You'd kind of be fucking right. Like, there's maybe an argument to be made about, like, some cargo variants, sure, but also, like, well, in all fairness, like, in the final game, we're not going to be talking about, if you're wanting a cargo variant in that size, you want a hull B, or you want a hull B. Although, I guess, well, maybe not always, but I digress. That's the main thing, though. There's supposed to be competitors, but they're also not really that good of competitors. But sorry. So okay. So that was super long-winded tangent to say. Apparently, the right now, the Spirit should be faster, less armored, less armed. More of a muscle car than a tank, right? Kind of comparison, I suppose. And apparently that's not what it is at fucking all. Apparently it's slower and less maneuverable, which is like, good job. So I don't know, and I'm sure that it just needs to be that they just need to change it around. But I don't know. I don't know. I know there's a lot of there's so many things with Star Citizen. Like I love the project, but also like goddamn, if it don't have problems, then I don't know what a problem is. Always with the deck of cards. Always with the deck of cards. Well, that is... what is this? Fermi 4. Alright. Well, yeah. Until next time, have a good day, great day, even. Chowskis.